Hello, I'm at Wyatt's Covert Caravan and Motorhome Club site in Denham, Buckinghamshire, to the northwest of London. We're right next to an airfield, so apologies for any aircraft and helicopter noise during this video. But I'm here having spent just over 2 weeks with the Adria Altea Dart that I've borrowed from Adria UK once again. Why have I borrowed the Adria Altea Dart again? Let me explain. Now I need to start with an admission. As many of you know, last year was a huge year for me because I had a relocation from the Outer Hebrides to Kent, and also I gave up my freelance work and I went back into full employment. However, there was a third major life change that I've not yet told you about. After 14 years on my own, I met somebody. So I guess as we're now in our 50s and we use grown-up language, I now have a companion. That companion is 6'3", and we wanted to spend our holiday together. And this brings me nicely on to why I asked Adria UK if I could use this beautiful dart once again. So there are three main reasons, and the first reason is the bed. This beautiful huge double bed. This double bed is 6'3" by 4'10". It's one of the most generous double beds in a caravan, fixed beds that is. You've got access on both sides. Now when there are two adults and two dogs, and Dougal, bless him, does like to sleep sideways, we need a lot of space. And the Adria Altea Dart provides that space. It's also a massively comfortable bed. So this is one of the three highlights of why I asked if we could borrow this caravan once again. And the second one is a little bit less sexy, but a bit more practical, and that is the front locker. Now, you might not think a front locker makes a huge difference to a caravan, but honestly, when you've had an Adria front locker, you never want any other front locker in your life. For a start, you don't need the key to have it securely shut. It's got a latch, and obviously you can lock it if you wish. It's on a gas strap, and then you've got all this room for your bits and pieces. It stays open. As you can see, the door opens wide, so you've got easy access to put all your stuff in. When I was loading this caravan at Adria UK, I tried putting in my aqua roll, my waste master. It takes all of that. Sadly, I had to take them out again because my car couldn't quite cope with the nose weight with everything in there. But yeah, this front locker, it might sound like a really small thing, but honestly, when you're on site and you're always going in there for something, for the watering can to fill up the loo, or for your bucket because you need to wash something, I'm always in and out of my front locker. And honestly, this just makes life so much easier. The practicality of having your spare wheel in the front locker. There's no scrambling around underneath if you get a puncture when you've already got enough stress. This, to me, and this is a unique common feature to all Adria caravans in the UK, is the second reason that I asked Adria if I could borrow the Dart. And then the third and final reason is actually a bit of a combination, and that is the combination of the weight, the specification, the layout, and the quality of this caravan. As far as I'm concerned, Adria has really hit the sweet spot of all of those with the Altea Dart. Let me explain. With two of us caravanning and it being my partner's first time ever in a caravan at the age of 58, I wanted enough space that we wouldn't kill each other over the space of a fortnight, but I still needed something light enough for my car to tow. And the great thing is the Adria Altea Dart in the UK, once they've added the compulsory option of the all-inclusive pack, is roughly 1,450 kilos MRO. Don't quote me on that, it's roughly that. And the MTPLM is 1,650 kilos. but I can't quite tow that with my car. This is a bit of a grey area, but I have an actual weight in the caravan of about 1550 kilos. I keep the weight really light. So this caravan, because it's not over-spec'd, it's got everything you need. It's got heating, double glazing, lovely separate shower, everything you need. But as you can see, everything you need probably except an exterior socket, but you can get a dealer to fit one of those for you at cost. So it's got everything you need, nothing you don't need, and that means that Adria can keep the weight really light, and it just opens up this large caravan to smaller cars. And then the layout is brilliant because you've got this 2-zone living. Excuse the rugs on the seats for the dogs. The dogs are next door with my friends Petra and Andy, who are here feeding me, which is very lovely. But I'm on dog sitting duty while they're at AC/DC tonight. Yeah, Wyatt's covert is very handy for Wembley Stadium. So yeah, 2-zone living, and with this brilliant separate washroom in the middle where you can partition off the washroom and have some privacy while you're showering. So we've been able to use some CLs without facilities and still have some privacy. And we got, sometimes my partner would lay on the bed and read, and I would be down the front doing my thing. So it gave us the space in a package that you can tow easily. And then finally, the last part of that combination is, despite the lightweight and the huge size and the great layout, is that the quality is there. The quality is superb, and this caravan simply works. So really, really pleased with the quality. Now, this caravan is 18 months old, and it's been abused twice in the What Car Tow Car of the Year awards, where it's been taken around a circuit. And trust me, I know. I've been a tow car judge in the past, and I know how caravans get abused in tow car competitions. So this caravan has had a very hard life, and this is now going to bring us on to any faults and any quality issues we've had. So really, the faults have been absolutely minimal. I think with the abuse this caravan has had in every trade show, every public show for 18 months, and twice at the Tow Car Awards, I think it's done incredibly well. Oh, we've now got Dougal just joined us. Hello, Dougal. Welcome. So, yeah, the quality is great, but with all that abuse, there's only been one minor fault has occurred, and that's here at the cooker. I don't know if you can see here. I'll bring the camera around. This clip has come adrift. So that should be screwed into there somehow. I think it might have sheared. You can see the other ones. There's one here. There should be 4 of them to clip the pan holders onto the hob. Yeah, that's come away. Now, I don't know if that's been pulled off at a show or whether it's vibrated itself off during the tow car testing. That is the only fault. Oh, we've got Ted back. Hello, Ted. Hello, hello. You may remember too, in my full review, I have done a full review of this caravan, folks, so do check it out. I'll leave a link below this video so you can check out a full review if you've got any more questions. I don't know what that is. I raised concern about the sealant in the shower, and here we are after 2 tow cars and 18 months of shows, and it's doing pretty well. It is doing pretty well. It's something I never like to see. I never like to see sealant in the shower. You've got to keep your eye on it to make sure you don't get any gaps, but it is intact. It is maintaining its integrity. So happy days, happy days. Hanging rail there. So yeah, I absolutely love this caravan. It does so much. It does so much. It's absolutely brilliant. What do you reckon, Dougal? Yeah, okay. So there you have it. That is why I asked Adria UK if I could borrow this caravan once again, because I absolutely love it. Would I have one myself? Well, at the end of the day, the bulk of my caravanning is still solo. It's still on my own with the dogs. And this is ideal if there's always going to be two of us, but in reality, my partner lives in Belgium. So it's only really going to be the main holiday. And for me on my own, I do find it still just a little bit big for maneuvering and manhandling and such. So yeah, I think for a couple, it's absolutely ideal. But for me on my own, I still find it just a little bit big, but it is absolutely fantastic for two people. So don't go away, because we've got one or two videos yet. I'll see how much content I've got from the trip we've just done. Very low key, very local, and very relaxed, but we had great weather and a great time. So come back for that. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Adria UK for loaning me this caravan for our holiday. And I'll leave a link to the Adria UK website in the description below this video. Please go and check these caravans out at a show or at your nearest Adria dealer. They really are just exquisite. A big thank you to Camper Toby for the fleece, to Andy and Petra, who are next door feeding me here at Wyatt's Covert. And thank you so much for watching. So it just leaves me to say, from Dougal, from Dougal, from Ted, and from me, thanks for tuning in. There, what do you reckon, boys? Do you like this caravan? Do you like it? Do you like it, Dougal? Do you like it? Do you like it, Ted? Do you like it? Dougal, do you like it? Do you like it? He never smiles. You like it, take it, Ted. You like it? Well, you're getting as miserable as your brother.